After a brief respite at the burn barrel, the rain turned to a steamy fog and continued its melancholic dance as I treaded through the desolate streets of Badtown, my mind consumed with the task at hand. The cold gnawed at me, a persistent reminder that every step forward required a price. A place to sleep was a luxury I couldn't afford, not without some quick cash. I thought the vandalism job would be easy enough, but I just wasn't given enough information. I needed to find something easier, something I could knock out in an hour. Another job board, always a bastion of potential opportunities, beckoned me once more. This one was in an apartment building, one that stood like a forgotten monolith, its floors stretching into the mist-shrouded heights. A note caught my eye on the ground floor, promising rewards for the retrieval of a lost VHS tape hidden on the premises, somewhere between floors 5 and 9. I could do that. I took the elevator up and scoured the specified floors, my footsteps echoing through empty hallways. The lost tape remained elusive, a phantom in the shadows. It's true what they say, no job in Badtown is ever easy. Frustration gnawed at me, until I noticed a key tucked under a welcome mat. This invitation from Fate's commissary led me to an apartment, and with a knock that echoed through the quiet halls, I stepped into a stranger's life. It couldn't have been easier. I felt the thrill of men doing crime everywhere as I entered. The apartment whispered secrets in the muted glow of its dim lights. I rifled through drawers, uncovered a safe, and cracked its code. Inside, not only money, but synth upgrades, improvements for a reality beyond my comprehension. So many of them that I had to empty my pockets of everything I'd stolen so far. As I left, almost as an afterthought, I also grabbed a VHS tape lying innocuously on the counter. Was it the tape I was looking for? The note wasn't specific enough for me to know. I should have returned it to the drop site immediately, but the sun was going down. And I knew my target for the vandalism job worked at a bar. Perhaps now was a good time to do some recon. Nightfall paints Badtown with a different hue, a canvas of neon lights and hidden truths. The bars opened their doors, and I ventured forth, pretending to be the health inspector. Luck was with me for once, and the first dive I entered turned out to give me some, but not all, the information I needed. Some backroom investigations led me to conclude that the bar's owner was my target's boyfriend, their first names both being Santiago. No information on the target themselves surfaced, however, so I instead decided to find and investigate the boyfriend's apartment. He was at work after all, and I was already familiar with breaking and entering. I also needed a shower, having sludged through the ankle-deep sewage of a different apartment earlier in the day. Determined, I began the trek to the boyfriend's apartment, hoping it held the key to unraveling the location of my target. Instead, an unexpected and unfortunate discovery halted my steps like a gunshot to the temple. It was a lifeless body, abandoned in an alley beside a dumpster, the metallic scent of blood wafting through the air. I approached cautiously, my instincts on high alert. The body bore the scars of violence, a testament to a life cut short. A search revealed a driver's license and credit card, clues to an identity stolen by the unforgiving night. I saw in my mind's eye the killer, a knife-wielding maniac, running free on the streets. It made me sick. A grim reality set in. I felt overwhelmed. I was going to trash an apartment, stalking a boyfriend of a target, and now a murder had fallen into my lap. The threads of chaos wove a tapestry of intrigue. My priorities shifted, and with newfound determination, I marched to City Hall. As always, the quest for true justice demanded official approval. An unexpected anxiety attack clawed at my chest as I waited. I saw the killer again, but this time they were chasing me, and I ran and I ran and I ran away from them, but still I was being chased, but not really. I was just sitting in the waiting room, but I was being chased and I was going to be stabbed and killed, and I knew I would die, and others would die, and I had to stop it. I had to, but I couldn't, but I had to. But I was being chased, and it was overwhelming, and it was horrible, and I sought solace in the only place that seemed safe. The city hall bathroom became my refuge, a sanctuary for unraveling nerves. Panic enveloped me in the cold embrace of a stall, the world outside reduced to muted echoes. In the dark confines, I saw an uncertain future reflected in the shadows, and as I fought my own demons of insecurity, Badtown did nothing. Indifferent to the chaos that unfolded within its borders.